And I feel like SARS, police, that's like the reflection of what Nigeria is.
What's good, my people? Welcome to episode 2 of Everyday Talks. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm your host. I go by the name Young B. And today, I'm joining with my 3 special people. Special.
Hi, I'm Miriam Zako. I'm representing the Feminist Co.
Oh my God. They've come again.
All right.
Welcome.
I go by the name Tata Sauce.
Yo, this your boy Jagaban. I represent myself.
One said I represent myself. And man, initially, man, I had other topics in mind for us to talk about, but there are far more important concerns going on right now in Nigeria, and there's no way we can skip over that. Like, there's so much fuck going on in Nigeria right now, in which the biggest issue any Nigerian can face right now is the end of Sars. You know, not to be confused for the producer, not beat by Sars. May confusion not go up. And you know, this protest has been going on for like a couple of days now. Sars, for those who don't know what Sars means, is a special anti-robbery squad. You know, this, I don't know when they formed it or when they created it anyway, but they shall form them. Yeah, they form them to protect Nigerians. You know, it's a. I mean, I don't know if it's the only robbery case they deal with, but funny enough, they are the biggest problem that people are facing right now, and they are responsible for so many senseless killings, you know, extortion, different types of, name it, any kind of thing going on right now, anything bad that you shouldn't expect from law enforcement, they're responsible for that, and it's very, very wrong. That's what people are tired of. So they're not doing their supposed job. They're not. The expectation right now, they're not performing the task. Officially ended SARS on October 11th. For those who don't know, but people don't want to believe until saying I still so much lie,
you don't
man.
hear them before now.
Wait till you man think about that, because they don't talk them before, so this is not the first time.
Rinse and repeat, and we know they wash clothes anymore.
And even after they still said SARS is dissolved, they still they go around just to the sit around people, still they shoot people for the peaceful protest, you know, which is wrong.
What did the protesters do? Why are they shooting at them?
Bro, they just voiced out their opinion about how they're not happy with everything going on in the country. Like, literally in Nigeria, you could get pulled over and police go say it won't go through your phone, which is definitely not acceptable. If you get stopped for just the way you look, for those who don't know, just the way you look. To be honest,
you don't even have to be driving a car. They can just pick you up just based off of your look, just the way you look, just because they don't like how you look. They just see you and they will just pick you up for no just reason. You don't have to be driving a car. You can be on a bike. You can be strolling down the street. You can be in front of the gate of your house. You can be doing whatever. They profile you just based off of your looks, just because you have dreads, you have tattoos, or you're driving a fancy car, or you have like, you know, you just look good and you look fresh. You have an iPhone. They are triggered by things like this, and you just wonder why.
I feel like that's what Nigerians are they're tired of, and I feel like the message was, and the message is still loud and clear. It's like they want to end police brutality, you know, which is still going on right now.
How about the citizens here? How about Nigerians actually correct their mentality? You're saying, not to discredit your point, obviously that's everything SARS is about, you know, rob people of their money and, you know, because of the way you look in that. But how about Nigerians actually correct their mentality as well? A regular Nigerian will also think the same thing SARS is thinking, like, oh yeah, it's this, he must have money, he's got dreads, or he's a bad boy, he's driving a Mercedes, or he's a G-boy, he's a fraudster. Like, okay, that's the way an average Nigerian thinks.
So, I'm saying, do you end SARS or reform police?
Okay.
You reform the police because SARS is part of the police.
Right.
You understand?
Well,
exactly.
Right now, what they're talking in regards to SARS, because they claim or seem to be like the biggest problem
the talk
right
shouldn't
now.
have been about SARS, honestly. It should have been about the Nigerian police force.
It should be. I agree with
you
that.
Understand?
The Nigerian police force, like, reform everything.
Yeah.
I feel like it will still get to that. But SARS, because you know those SARS, those people are, I feel like those people are special types of animal. Like, for instance, now, yeah, imagine police here, like, they wake up, those people are drunk 24/7. They're
Nigerian
drunk.
police.
Okay, yeah, but we're talking about SARS right now.
Don't you get police?
Nigerian
They are the
police.
police.
They be the police, but those SARS, those are special unit. You know,
that's
just like especially within the police. Mm-hmm. So those ones right now, the way they operate, they know they operate with only eye only. Like, wake up early momo, then they drunk 24/7. They do Igbo. I just say they do drug tests for Nigerian police. All of them go fail.
Definitely.
So how you go give someone like that, yeah, someone that's intoxicated already, you can't give him a gun. Obviously, you go day power triggered now. You go
I
day
understand
triggered.
that, but what me I'm saying is, like, my experience, wasn't only with SARS, even with the Nigerian police as well.
Yep.
Everything SARS is doing, Nigerian police is doing it.
Exactly.
Right.
So the whole thing needs to be thrown away.
Right. Not to mention excessive use of force, zero accountability, zero integrity going on right now. Like, bro, it's really messed up. Like, there's no special code of conduct even. Like, for instance, now I'll go use this place for it. Like police dress, you guys shave, well dressed, iron your shirt, all of that, look nice, look presentable. They don't have that in Nigeria. Some police are going to be like, how this all be police?
Exactly. And you wonder why, like, these same people looking like animals are the same ones that are profiling the youths, calling them animals and calling them, armed robbers and thieves just based off of their look. Meanwhile, they fail to look in the mirror at themselves. Like how can you... Do you get, like, I just think about it and I'm mind blown.
I feel like
I'm honestly
they're also
mind blown.
mad because nobody respects them. Because you can't look like that and people would respect you, honestly. Because look at them, seeing them alone, you'll be like, fuck
you're scared. There's literal fear.
On that
in your
note,
heart.
let me
apart from fear,
Let me
still,
tell you
like,
something. Hold on, sorry, not crazy, bro. Let me tell you something in regards to that. Another thing, yeah, and I'm sure all Nigerians right now can relate. Nigerian police, they're like, do you want to teach me about job? That they want to feel like they are above you. They're supposed to serve and protect, but when police they follow you, they feel like they want you to be like a yes man.
They don't know
like
their job.
yes sir,
They
yes
hate
man.
to be challenged.
When you try to, say, practice your right or whatever, then they get more aggressive because they feel like they have to be like 10 times ahead of you. Then their voice has to be like over your voice. Then they get aggressive. And
Because of
you're
the power.
talking to someone who's already drunk. Now he get gone. Obviously, go there trigger up. Because he won't show you up. You understand? So I feel like that's the problem, and that's what people want. Like, there should be accountability for that. If there's someone holding them accountable for all their things, I feel like every man should be judged on what he does. Not like judge, but like, you know what I mean. You should be all responsible for all your actions.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, man, this story, bro. I remember, obviously, you go remember because you did it with me. I remember back in 2014, yeah. I know it better say there be SARS, bro. With the convoy, right? I think 3 cars at the front. He did, okay. So the guy was like, oh, he put me over. Then it was like he put me over because of the way I was dressed. So obviously, me, this is my first time encountering, that kind of thing with Nigerian police. So me, I still they laugh. I'm like, yo, what do you mean? Like, even though they were addressed, you see me inside car, like, I don't even come down. They were addressed. Then he changed his set because I was playing. My music was too loud. Then after that, I saw laptop for car. It was like, you should get a receipt for my laptop. Me, I thought they laugh, like, because it's funny to me, like, who walks around with receipt? Like, like, nobody walks around on the day-to-day with receipts, say, oh, I bought this laptop, I bought this phone. Then the guy can't just show, say, he won't abuse in power, say, nah, him be boss, nah, him be this. He won't make her just, the guy cock gun, or say, he won't, as the cock gun, I know someone, this guy won't shoot, I keep quiet straight away. But now waiting, they won't be that. They won't show you up. Because as he cock that gun, if I say 1 or 2 things after that he doesn't like, bro, I'll be straight gone right now. And I believe, bro, that's what the guy would have done. Yeah. But it just all that is just abuse of power, man. And I know so many people get other stories that are similar to that, but like, you can't fight for your own right, And these are things that shouldn't be happening. Do you guys agree? Not to divert the whole conversation, but do you guys agree? Like, in Nigeria, you feel kill someone, bury the person, still go by your business, and nobody go even know say you do anything wrong.
I mean, yeah.
Because there's no proper investigation being carried out. Do you agree on that?
Yeah, it's happening. It's been
Like,
happening.
you could kill someone, bury the person.
I'm sure it's been happening.
And there'll be no proper investigation carried out.
Because in our God, there's no system, there's no structure. There's like, what we have is basically a skeleton of nothingness. Because we don't have anything. We don't have, you cannot, as a woman or as a citizen, let's even leave gender out of this now. As either male or female, you are harassed, you walk into the police station, they are telling you that it is a domestic issue, they are telling you you go and solve it in your house, or they steal from you, they are telling you call them that, oh, your area is being robbed, they are telling you, and they don't have fuel in their business to come and rest. Like ridiculous things that should not even be heard of is what they tell you.
They would do their jobs.
They have zero
The actual
clue
thing, like,
on what they're doing.
Anti-Robbery Squad. What's your job? Protect the citizens from robbers.
You go call police, say, oh, they rob for all place, they will come the next day.
Now the next day, they go tell you say they don't get.
Oh, so who they serve? Who they protect? They're not even
doing
protect
their
citizens,
job, like,
bro.
Honestly, they're not doing their job. And I feel like SARS, police, that's like the reflection of what Nigeria is. Citizens as well, like. I think that country, they should just throw it away, honestly.
Put your style over again. Like, bro. Man, I sell them. Everybody collect that shit, man. Everybody collect that 1%.
The police, man.
Honestly, whole country, I feel like
For
citizens
real,
as well,
man.
like
Start from that
reorientation.
mannequin with the also rock.
As in reorientation, everybody, like we need education.
Yeah.
I don't know where we need to start from.
Bro.
I think to be honest, like there's this adage that says if you want to bite an elephant or if you want to chew an elephant, you take it in small bits, or if you want to chop down a tree, you start.
So you think we need to
branches
attack
and
the
stuff.
small situations first?
Yes. So in order for us to make them see that we're serious, we have to be relentless. You go from stage to stage to stage, making them understand and making them know that we know the issues that are going on, we see them, and we're going to attack them one after the other. First, we are going to end SARS, we are going to end the police, we are going to end police brutality, and then we're going to reform.
I feel like more even end police serve, but they don't even serve now. They don't do anything.
End police who go protect you.
No, we don't need protection. The ones where they don't need protect now. Who they protect? Now we they protect ourselves now.
Crime go increase that way.
Yeah.
No, crime no good day. Now police they rob, bro. Make I tell you stories. Now police they rob for nights. They don't rob us tired.
What
bro.
I'm saying is they need, like, change needs to happen, and it needs to happen now. We're not going to wait till 2023.
But the
before
fact
we're
is,
able
the
to elect
change is not going to
new
happen
people.
now.
We're going to make them feel the pain. We're going to make them understand that this is where it's biting us. So day to day must see it, they must know it, and they must know how we are going to move forward from it. We're not both just going to sit down and
she's
just
pressing about this.
Yes,
She's mad, bro.
because my brothers and my family are back home, and
she's
if I was
mad
back home,
upset.
best believe that I will be mounting some front line of my own.
Definitely. Bro, what you would have said in regards to that?
I'm just saying, there's no way in hell or heaven that you're going to make a change immediately. Like, there's no way on earth that happens. That's what Nigerians need to understand. The fact that everyone's out there protesting, risking their lives, I love that. I mean, they're trying to make a point. They're trying to make their voices heard. Fine. I mean, and I'm sure they've made their voices heard. They ended SARS. They gave, the list of things they're going to do to reform the police and stuff. But why are people still endangering other people's lives?
Okay,
people are still dying.
If I could answer that, bro, you said the end SARS. The thing is, people have heard that.
Obviously,
same
they've
line
said it
over
before.
And over from 2016, 17,
See,
18, 19,
ending SARS,
2020.
ending
And
SARS.
Mr. IGP, Mr. Mohammed Amadu, I don't know the guy's name or whatever the name he goes by. Like, that's straight up bullshit.
Yeah, that's what you asked for. That's what you asked for.
And then
You
he
said end SARS.
No,
Fine,
but listen
okay,
to
we've
what he
ended
said,
SARS.
though. I don't know
But
if
then
you
why
saw
are
it.
these people still shooting innocent civilians?
Hold on, let me. I don't know if you saw it. He also said these people will be redeployed to a different unit.
Exactly.
That don't change nothing.
It doesn't change
Exactly.
anything.
They're
Because
gonna
you
go
didn't-
back to this. They're gonna go back to another
That's
another
why.
unit.
That's why
and-
you
and
need
corrupt
to.
people
That's why you
back
need to
there.
understand what you're fighting for.
Be specific about.
What we're fighting for.
They don't know. You know. Majority of these people don't know. They're just following bare people on the roads protesting.
Do you know that
there's a lot of people that don't know?
out there that don't even know what they're fighting for?
Yes, there are some people that don't know, but trust me, majority of the people, they know. And
You're
we're
saying-
going to continue to educate. Your job is to educate. If you feel like they don't know, educate them, make them know.
Exactly,
what they're fighting
exactly, and that's not going to be done on Twitter or Instagram. Do you know that?
I agree.
Exactly.
For. Every
Because
I feel like
not
Twitter,
all- yeah.
that's a different world, and I feel like, I mean, Twitter has its own. It has its own use. I believe everything started from Twitter, like the whole hashtag protest and everything. It started from Twitter, and also I feel like we need to move outside of Twitter as well,
Right.
and like organize, plan, and tackle this thing like proper.
Well, that's why.
What do you guys think about all these artists showing up to protest? Because I think Fars, Rundown. I mean, I said Rundown.
Run down.
Yeah, Rundown, and then Tiwa Savage. Well, the first people I observed that I don't know about any other big acts like that, but they're the first people I
Naira
saw. I don't think Naira Marley went there. I don't think
No,
it
he
wasn't
didn't
there.
go. But I mean,
It wasn't
was like
there.
part of the people that
He said his
started the
mom-
whole No, on Twitter it was like part of the people.
Yeah, but he didn't show up to protest. I'm talking about people that showed up to protest.
Oh.
You know,
Okay.
and then
Honestly, I feel like you don't have to show up to protest. You don't have to.
yeah, I'm
I
gonna
just
come
feel
back.
like-
I'm gonna come back to that because I was gonna talk about that too. But I'm saying like, do you feel like at first when Runtown and Sars was there, did you feel like some artists might have tried to shy away from the, join the protest? But as time goes on, they see that this thing is getting bigger. They feel the need to get involved.
Obviously.
So Nigerians no go come back to attack them and be like, yo, where was you when this was
Exactly.
going
So
down?
why are you afraid to tell people the real reason why? The real reason why you're not out to protest.
And I feel like now some people are just doing it for the fun of it. Maybe that's wrong to say, but I feel like they're just doing it maybe like, okay, me self did it. Me self mark register, but like, you understand? I don't know how to say it.
I mean, I don't
I feel
know
like they're
for
starting
sure,
to
but
realize.
there's people. I mean, I'm not 100% sure that this guy did this because of pressure or something, but I'm pretty sure there's some people that came out just because if they didn't, people will come at them on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, the next time we drop out,
which doesn't make any sense. If you have a good reason for not being out there to protest, say it. If you're doing something else that can help the situation in the country, I mean, keep doing it. And when you're ready to come out, say it, and everyone's gonna feel what you're doing, and people are gonna benefit.
like-
from it. But you don't have to. I don't think a hashtag, because you don't follow a hashtag or because you don't go out there to also join the voices and everything, does not mean you're not doing something to help the
Okay,
people
let me ask you
of the
this
country.
question. Yeah. Let me ask you this question. So, I'm sure, like, I heard some people say, like, some artists right now, they're not doing up to, like, I guess the expectation that people expected from them, in regards
have
to, like,
expectations for-
because these are influential people. Let me get it right. So, for instance, I'll mention Burna Boy, right? People are saying he didn't do nothing. He didn't
Right,
do,
exactly.
he's not
And man
showing up.
was out there
But
prepping
then
something.
He did, but then come to find out that he's been putting up billboards across the country, like Sars, and he even started a new project foundation that's titled.
I mean, see something like that.
Project
So
Protect.
imagine he hadn't told anyone about this. People will be
People
coming at him
bury
like, "Why didn't
lies.
you come out?
Yeah,
Why didn't-"
but
like,
you-
shut the fuck up,
But
man."
some people are saying, yo, even though you're doing all this, I'm asking you, man, do you believe you should still have showed up, or showing up don't really change nothing as long as he's doing that on the ground to support? Being influential the way he is, people will listen more.
Do you know
he
the
could have
reason why?
directed-
Do you know the reason why he didn't show up to protest?
I'm asking you. I'm saying, what do you
He said
think about
because of
people that
his
say
mom.
that?
His mom just had a surgery,
Okay.
so he's been dealing with that.
Okay, but I want to ask you that question. Like, do you think, like, what I'm trying to say, let me get it right, is, do you feel like he needs to do that explanation for him to say,
You
no,
absolutely
to
don't.
justify
You
himself?
don't even need to tell anybody anything. You don't owe anybody
but
anything.
but when we're talking about Nigerians, you know who we are. You know the way we
Yeah,
are.
exactly.
We feel
That's-
like we
that's
feel
the
like
thing.
if it's
You
not,
need to stand up
and I
for
feel like
yourself.
That's
Be
why
yourself.
Some artists are going up to show up, so they could avoid the attack, the comeback that will come.
They're
to
just
them.
push-yos, man. People
You
that
know?
are doing that, they're push-yos.
So,
If
would
you don't
rather
want to
do
be
that?
out there,
Would you rather
then
do that or
don't
do
be out
what
there.
he did, where he started the foundation and he put billboard up?
To be honest,
Nothing's ever enough. Sorry, Miriam. Go on. Go
okay,
ahead.
so I feel like, to be honest, like, people are gonna say or do whatever it is that they want to do, regardless of whatever situation. If it was not NSAS or if it was another cause that you are not in support of, like, they would still, come at you for not supporting or making it known that you are supporting, even if you are supporting in the back end. So at the end of the day, I think people just make it known that they're in support so that they don't come out to be on the wrong side of history at the end of the day.
Right,
So
right. I agree with that.
yeah, so people at the end of the day, like, a lot of people like are truly supporting the cause, but at the same time there's just some other people that are just there to just mark attendance and show that they are not.
That's
on
why-
the wrong
that's why
side
I
of
wanted to
history.
find out, because
You
that's
know,
why I'm saying people
fight.
tweet about.
But at the end of the day, whether or not you're doing this for clout, you are doing this for because of true passion for the country, you are doing this for yourself, you are doing this for your brother, you are doing this for for anybody you are doing it for, as long as you are doing it, that's all that
Right.
matters.
Because I also saw Wizkid-led protests in London, and I think that's when they broke out the news that they ended SARS, blah blah blah, and David also did in Abuja, and he went live on Instagram. What do you man think about that? Like, and I think he ended up having a meeting with the Mr. IGP, Mr. Inspector General, whatever the fuck his name is. What do you man think about, like, the whole meeting that he went? because he said like he wasn't gonna do it. Behind closed doors, he wanted to do it live and people to see what they're talking about instead of just being him and the guy, and which he did. Salute to Davido for that. But some people are still giving backlash that is not the right person to be having that conversation.
Does anyone know the outcome of the meeting?
But they just had it like today. We don't know yet.
So we don't know what was said.
There's been clips. There's been couple short clips, not officially, on Twitter, on Instagram, but like nothing officially has been out on the news. But from what Davido said, he said it was given permission to. I think he said to start up. Yeah, to. I don't know how he said it.
He said that he's been given permission to set up a panel to direct, I think, or to oversee the training of the officers.
Yeah, I think something like that.
Their,
so far, that's the only good news that's coming out of that.
Or whatever it is that they have going.
Sorry, but my thing is, some people are saying, he's not the right person to be having that conversation. What do you man think about that?
For me personally, I feel like he's not the right person to like do that.
Why do you say so?
I feel like there are more qualified people out there that have more knowledge about like things. Obviously, with the protest, everyone knows what's going on, but like there are some things that like other people have more knowledge about.
But bear in mind, he didn't show up by himself. He showed up with like tons of people. He showed up with lawyers. He showed up with CDQ. He showed no. Come on, man.
The fucking CDQ. What's
but he showed up with like he showed up with people that we might not know. But from looking at the size of the room. Looking at the size of the room, it seems that there are like big people also there.
I know,
we don't have to know them.
Big shout out to Davido. Honestly, I feel like, good intentions. Still,
right.
Absolutely. I feel like.
Not to forget, Corey Bello was there. That guy with Chop Ambassador.
No, Corey Bello spoke well.
He did?
He made good points. Yes,
I take the Bumu Boy back.
If you watch the video, he had actually made good points. He spoke very well.
He was named the police ambassador now.
I know, right?
Yeah,
I feel like, bro, I saw that tweet on Twitter. Someone attacked the guy. They're like, Mr. Corey, this is why you know blue.
See, imagine something.
That's the problem with Nigerians, bro.
Bullies, man.
See, we tear ourselves down, and things are never enough for us. Like, someone does something, you ask somebody to do something, they do it, and then you go on about, you didn't do it well. Like, fam, I tried my best to do this thing, but here you go again.
So much in life,
like,
you're
doing this, you're doing that. So see, that's the thing. But the same people that were, telling you to do something, I'm pretty sure people asked Davido to come to. He said he was going to do the protest in Abuja. People
I
say,
think he was already in Abuja for something else.
Okay, fine, we're going to follow you. And then I saw a clip online, somebody bashing Davido being he walk after. I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with protest? He walk after. So what? So what? He came out.
You have to understand, bro. Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's like wrong. What's that word? Wrong priorities, or what's that word?
Yeah, man. Like, what does that have to do with anything? He came out to protest. You're worrying about him wearing kaftan. Are you mad?
Me, when I go through my feeds, like, I don't focus my energy on things like this. I don't have conversations based off of what people like that are saying. I focus my energy based off of the problem in itself, which is end police brutality, end Sars. Any other thing is diverting attention from the main cause and the main goal.
I also see one guy for Twitter. He was like, end Sars is trending in America, worldwide even, yeah? But you don't go see black Americans join the movement.
So why did you have to join?
But you go see Nigerians, during the summer, they were like, Black Lives Matter,
because they want to jump on the trend, that's why. That's
so
the
you
thing.
don't go see. But I did see couple like big like Trey Songz, Drake,
good for them, bro. Good for them.
Lil Baby. They were like, they did. They spoke up.
Good.
They tweeted,
good
posted.
for them, and good for the cause as well.
Right.
But nobody
obviously that brings more attention. That's what we want. It brings more awareness to it.
It does. But nobody can be forced to do what they don't want to do.
Nah, when I just saw that, I thought it was just funny the way the guy said it.
I saw Nigerians, tweeting at like Manchester United, say something, Arsenal, say something. Bro, what the fuck?
I also saw some guy Twitter was like, Mercedes-Benz, I hope you know, like for driving your car, people have been.
If these people find it very important, they will say something. You get me? So you can't force them to.
I mean, honestly, I don't blame the people that are tweeting at these people because everybody has a part to play.
Like we all, I guess people
Mercedes can be part of it. Like, first, honestly, there could be somebody out there that has the sense to bring up something.
It's been televised.
I mean,
bring up something.
Initially, CNN wasn't carrying it, but then people started tweeting at CNN, and then CNN responded.
I understand that, but like, if they don't want to, they don't have to do it, man. Like,
nobody's forcing anybody to do anything. But
it would be nice if they do it.
It would be nice if they do it, but regardless or not, we move. Regardless or not, whether they join the movement or not, the movement goes on and it will continue to move until the demands are met. It's as simple as that.
On this topic of Sars, police brutality in Nigeria, the way people are being treated, we could go on and on and on. I'm sure there's so many things we could talk about. But the thing is, moving on from here, like, how do you guys think it should be ended? Like, moving on, like, what do you man suggest? Because what's gonna happen after the whole protest is done? Is that it? Like, what's the next stage?
See, in network security, there's something that I usually say. A user is the weakest link in the security chain, and the only way that you can, definitely, put a stop, not even put a stop, the most effective way for you to secure something is through education. You understand? I'll use this as an example. Like,
break it down for people.
In an organization, yeah, like, you can hack there's nothing you cannot hack in this world. Anything that they've made is hackable. And the only way you can stop people from, hacking you, or the way the way to stop your employees from being vulnerable to all these hackers is to educate them on, the kind of things that these people do. So going back to my point, as education is the way to solve blah blah blah. We have to educate ourselves, not only educate the police.
Yes,
you understand? They don't give birth to police like, okay, you the police. You grow up to, you grow up to become police.
The environment.
So yeah, if you grow up with the mentality that, oh yeah, I'm going to make money, I'm going to catch some people, rob them. Yeah, this one looks like this. I'll get money off him. Like, you have to be thinking, and obviously, it's not just going to happen. It takes time. It takes time and a lot of effort from everybody, not just the government. True. The citizens, all of us have to work together. We have to bring our initiatives together and, try to be better citizens. I'm not going to talk about people that live in the country and say, oh yeah, everybody needs to go back. Nah, you don't have to by force go back to the country because people are saying, yeah, everyone's traveling away. If you can, leave the country, get better education, think of ways you can help the country, go back and help. I mean, if you don't have anything to do,
and
I completely agree
to add to what you said as well, let me say this before we end the episode. Like, for people with the diaspora, is that how you say it? Yeah, diaspora. Like,
diaspora.
I don't know. Is that how you say it? Diaspora. Anyways, don't make I get my point off, man. Make it get my point. The thing is, we need to save our own country, because if all fails, that's where we have to return to. So there's nothing like, because I'm not presently in Nigeria, concern me. There's nothing like that. Like, it touches everybody, and we must protect that, because if all fails, that's all we have to go back to.
And that's where we came from. Like, I'm proud of like people out there that are like protesting and
Yeah, big shout out to everybody participating, man.
Like our generation, man. I feel like now man. Trust me. Now we go change them for them.
We go rebrand our country, man.
Let's maintain the energy and let's be more structured. Let's be more organized.
Please, man, peaceful protest as well.
Let's educate ourselves.
I really hope so.
On what's going on. I feel like, there's still this fight in the end now. Nah. It's a long one. It's a long one. So like we full ground. Trust me, we full ground.
So you might believe in that one day go better. Because we're not the since 1960, man.
One day go better.
Go better, but please be safe out there, man. Peaceful protest means peaceful protest. Doesn't mean go out there and try to fight police or try to fight anyone.
We don't actually know. Yeah, go ahead.
From the videos I've seen, from the videos I've watched, the videos people have sent to me, it's the police that, they're the ones that are armed with the AK-47s. They're the ones shooting sporadically. They're the ones, just shooting into the thin air. They're just trying to
Straight bullet, anyone.
they're just to try to disband and disorganize.
There are other ways to do it other than
So,
killing people.
At the end of the day, I still want you guys to be safe out there, please.
And government officials now, they don't realize that Nigerians don't tie their bullshit, man. So hopefully something comes out
And
of this
also,
afterwards.
if you're out there protesting, somebody that has been locked up, there are different trends that are there are organizations that have sent out funds to help bail out people that have been arrested because of the protests. So you can reach out to, I think there's FK Abudu on Twitter, there's Mo Chivios and a couple of other people too. So
The Burna Boy
Project
as well. You can reach out.
yeah, you can
I
sign
think it's
up.
called Project Protect.
Yeah,
something like that.
Protect NG, Protect NG. So yeah, you can sign up and join.
You can also
volunteer,
think for yourself as
and all
well.
of that. Say whatever it is you can do for yourself too. You can
Think
do
for
that.
yourselves.
True. You have to be able to speak for yourself, man. And before I forget as well, I was gonna say thanks to everyone who listened to the first episode and gave all the feedbacks, the DMs. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And also shout out to those listening for the first time. And we just want a better Nigeria, man. That's
And
what
if you
we
got
all
a
want.
problem with what I've said, come at me, bro. Let's educate ourselves. You get me?
How do they find you, bro?
Follow EDT_podcast. And you
Is that how
find
they
me.
gonna find you?
Yeah, tell them you're looking for Jagabando. End police brutality.
End SARS now.
Form police.
You man, they like you're
Reform
doing
Nigeria,
commercial.
man.
Form everything.
You man, they like say you do commercial for Nigeria. But yeah, man, peace and love. Signing out.